Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of my hits and shits series. If you're new here, these are all of my loves and my hates, all of my product faves and disappointments over the course of the last month. So in today's video, we're going to be doing my February favorites. And I have quite a little collection here of products that I really enjoyed last month. We've got some body ones, I've got a nail one, makeup, skincare. We've got it all happening in today's video. And I do also have 3 hates in today's video. So 3 products that I do not want you wasting your money on. Don't do it. Okay, so like I said, I do have a couple of body products, a nail polish. Shall we do the body products first and then we'll move into the other stuff? I feel like that makes the most sense. So first up, my first body product. I just feel like I am continuously talking about Coco and Eve products in my videos lately. I've been on a real bender trying their products and I just absolutely love them. I'm pretty sure I've already spoken about this product in a video, but I've just been obsessed with it since before Christmas, since the start of December. It is amazing. It is the Coco and Eve Glow Figure Body Moisture Whip. Basically, it's a body butter, but it smells incredible. It makes your skin softer than anything, and it is not heavy or greasy like the majority of body butters are. A little bit of this goes such a long way. Like, it was full to the top of the tub, but I'm not even lying, you guys. Like, I've been using this since the start of December, almost every single day, and that is all that I've gone through. Like, the tiniest little bit of this stuff goes such a long way. It smells like absolute heaven, and the scent really does linger on your skin all through the day. I really love this one on my legs. I love it on my elbows, on my hands, on my arms. Oh, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. 100% I will be repurchasing this when I run out. It is incredible. I'm obsessed with their tanning products as well. Absolutely needed to go in my favorites because I can't stop using it. All right, next up I have a couple of fragrances from Scentbird. Now, you guys know I've been working with Scentbird for years and years now. It's a really awesome fragrance subscription service, and basically you pay $16 a month and you get a new vial of designer fragrance every single month. There's over 600 types to choose from. They've got, really amazing designer brands. They've got perfumes, they've got colognes, they've got unisex options. It's a really cool service. I've been obsessed with them for ages and ages now. Now, Scentbird did send these to me, and I do still have a discount code, like an affiliate code with them. So the code is Nikkia2021. It will get you 30% off your first month with them, and it's not like a lock-in contract. You can cancel anytime. You can choose your fragrance every time. It's a really flexible service. But basically they come in these cute little vials that pop up, and then in there is the little fragrance spritzer. Now, it is 8 mils. It's not like an actual sample size or anything. It's a really generous amount of fragrance, and they do, I get well and truly more than a month out of these, but I have just been loving testing new fragrances lately. Now, I don't know about your bank account, but I cannot afford to purchase a new designer fragrance like every month. Like, they're like $300. Some of them here in Australia, you guys, you would die. They're like $500. It's absolutely insane. They're so expensive. And so for me, Scentbird's been like a really awesome service that I can try all the fragrances. And you know how sometimes like you can smell a fragrance in the store and you're like, yeah, it smells good, but then, you've been wearing it every day and 3 days later you're like, ugh, like this is really sickly now. I don't like the smell of it. It means that you can try scents and fragrances out without actually, committing to the price tag. So my obsession this month has been Velvet Rouge by Jason Wu. Oh, it's such a really sexy, awesome date night scent. It smells incredible, but it's not so heavy to the point where I can't wear it during the day and in the evening as well. It's so yummy. And like I said, they do have men's colognes as well. So Brandon's been using the Aventus by Creed. Oh, I love this one as well. It's like really sexy but sporty. It's kind of like a mixture of both. They're really yum. A couple of things that do make it easier with them, they do have a quiz. So if you're not even sure of what fragrances you'd like, they've got a really quick, simple quiz on their website. You can take that and it'll point you in the right direction of, what scents to start with. They do also have an app that you can download on your phone. I'll pop links in the description bar, like right at the top, so that you can check their stuff out. But yeah, Velvet Rouge by Jason Wu, like now that I've tried it through Scentbird, I'm going to be needing a full size. It's delicious. All right, next up, and this is kind of a body product as well, but kind of not. And I did talk about this on my Instagram story just the other day, Séché Vide, and I'm not 100% sure that I'm pronouncing that correctly with my Australian accent. Séché Vide, it could be. This is the absolute best top coat ever. I have been using this for, I want to say 5 or 6 years, but I've been really, I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been really obsessed with nail stickers and like manicure and like nail art lately. So this has just been an absolute godsend. It's been my favorite top coat, you know, since I discovered it. But in the last month, I've been really like, I'm changing my nails like every 3 days. Like that's how much I'm honing in on manicures. I'm just really enjoying it. I don't know. It's a fun hobby. Gives me something to do. But what makes this one awesome, and this is a brand new restock, I did buy 2 more bottles of this, like that's how much I'm going through. You can put it on top of almost wet nail polish and it dries it down completely dry, touch dry within about 30 seconds. So you don't have to worry about messing up your nails after you've done them. And it also creates this really, really thick, almost gel kind of coat on top of your nails so that they look like you've actually had a gel manicure, and it keeps them strong and it stops them from chipping and stuff, but without the damage, you know, that a gel manicure causes to your nails. I just absolutely love this stuff. If you've never heard of it and if you've never tried it, you're about to have your mind blown. Believe me when I say once you use this, you will never go back. It is the absolute best top coat ever. All right, next up, moving into skincare, and this product I'm still so super excited about. This is from a brand, Naked Sundays, and I'm pretty sure I do still have a code. I will link it in the description bar down below. I can't remember, it might be 15% off, I can't remember. You guys, this is a sunscreen, an SPF, a 50 plus SPF spray that you can spritz onto your skin over top of your makeup. Oh, I know. I feel like we've waited years for this, and I always get asked, like, well, how do you touch up your SPF? You know, because you need to reapply your SPF during the day for it to be effective. How do you reapply SPF when you've already got a full face of makeup on? Now, forever and a day, we've had to use tinted powders like the NARS one that actually have the SPF in them. You know, reapply that, but then you've got to do your blush again, and it's sort of a bit of a pain in the bum. You just spritz this all over your face, and you're good to go. It's absolutely amazing. A couple of things with this one, it does make your skin really glowy. It's a beautiful dewy glow, but if you're not wanting to look super glowy, you can definitely just quickly go over it with a translucent powder after you're done. Super easy. Another thing is you need to use 7 spritzes on your skin, you know, for the area to be covered, like properly to be covered with the 50 SPF. And then also you have to still apply, you know, an SPF underneath your makeup like you normally would. So just a couple of things to remember, but I just think it is so cool, like a spray on sunscreen. Why have we not had this before? It's so awesome. I can't quite remember, but there are a bunch of really yummy, oh, here we go, really yummy ingredients in this. Hyaluronic acid, kakadu plum, watermelon extract. It's also vegan, no parabens, it leaves no white cast. It is just flipping awesome. Packaging is adorable. I feel like I've matched like my purple eyes to it a little bit. Such an awesome find. Definitely recommend, and a solution for those of you who are looking to reapply your SPF during the day. All right, next up, a powder foundation that I've been obsessed with, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. What do they officially call it? Soft matte powder foundation. I did do a review of this one on my channel a couple of months ago now. I will link that one if you're interested in seeing it. But I have just been really steering away from like heavy, you know, full foundations. We have been in summer here in Australia. We're officially in autumn now, but I've just been dusting this on with a big fluffy brush. Like this one here, our Luxe powder brush. I'll go in, I'll dust it all over the skin, and it just gives my face like a really small amount of coverage that it just looks so beautiful and flattering, and it really is enough. Like it's enough to even out my skin tone. It's enough to cover redness. It's enough to cover dark circles. Now, obviously, if you saw my review, you can apply this powder and get like a really nice medium to almost full buildable medium coverage out of it. So you can apply it that way by just using a sponge, but I've just been loving dusting it on with a brush. Never did I think that I would become reliant on a powder foundation, but here we are. It's beautiful on the skin, it smooths out texture, it doesn't settle into fine lines. I feel like it helps somewhat to control shine. I do still powder down with my translucent powder after I apply it, but it's just so quick. Like you literally like all over the skin, and it just looks healthy and glowy. I have been absolutely loving it, and I think I will continue to do so throughout March. Okay, 2 more makeup products, both of which are from Ofra. These have become my everyday cheek combo. I am loving these. So first up, the blush bronzer combo. It's a duo product, so it comes with a blush and a bronzer in it. This is in the shade Crew. You guys, I I have become obsessed with this. They're so easy to apply. They're so easy to blend. I find both of the shades in this to be really, really flattering. And it's almost like the powder has kind of like a filter kind of effect on the skin. Like when you apply it, it's so smooth and buttery. And I mean, I feel like swatches aren't going to really get us anywhere with this, but it's so smooth and buttery on the skin. It's nearly like a finishing powder or like a perfecting powder. It just like smooths out texture. It looks so gorgeous and beautiful and like airbrushed on the skin. Amazing. Never choppy. It's never patchy. I find that it lasts really well on my skin through the day, even when my oils come through. And it's just so quick and simple to use. Like I can do like a full face. Like I'll quickly dust on the Fenty powder. I'll pop this on, you know, the bronzer and the blush. I'll pop a bit of brow gel in and a little bit of mascara and some gloss. And I just feel like I look put together, but it takes like a couple of minutes to do. It's so, so good. So yeah, I've been absolutely obsessed with this one. Oh, and I do also have that 30% off code with Ofra if you want it. I always try and find codes for you guys, you know, for as many products as I possibly can, so that you can save money and get the best deal. Obviously, if you want to use someone else's code for Ofra, that's totally fine as well. But yeah, Nikkia Joy is my one. It will get you 30% off anything off their website. But yeah, obsessed next level with this. Like it's amazing. And then this one here, oh, this one's more of like a newish discovery, but since I tried it the first time, I cannot put it down. It is so stunning. So this is actually a collaboration with Steph Toms, and she collaborated with Ofra and brought out a highlighter. And it's a duo pan highlighter as well. So there's a slightly deeper shade in here and a slightly lighter one. The most stunning, incredible, flattering, beautiful colors that I have seen in a highlighter duo. And it's in Ofra's amazing, like super buttery, super smooth, super intense formula. Like, look at this. They're absolutely crazy. So this is called Cookies and Cream. Like I said, it is a collaboration. Look at that. Are you seeing this here? It's so, so beautiful. The slightly lighter one has more of like a pearl undertone, whereas the slightly deeper one has more of like a golden kind of an undertone. They are stunning, stunning, stunning on the skin. It's called Cookies and Cream, and guess what? It smells like cookies and cream. And it's not like an overpowering, like, kind of a scent. Like, it's just really, really soft and beautiful. I love this on the skin. It doesn't emphasize texture. It lasts incredibly well during the day. It's really customizable, so you can apply just the tiniest amount if you want a really natural look, or you can really, really go in and be like full on beaming. Oh, I love the formula. I love the colors. Massive congratulations to Steph. You've done an incredible job. This may be my most favorite highlighter from Ofra ever. Like, very possibly, it is just everything. I love it. And then last but not least, for the favorites this month, and this product I'm really excited about because I was like, when I went into this, I was like, no, it's going to smudge everywhere. It doesn't smudge at all. I've sweated through this, guys. No transfer whatsoever, and it just gives me the most huge lashes. So it's the brand new Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. Now, you guys, if you're familiar with my channel or if you're familiar with me and mascaras, the original Benefit They're Real, I cannot even walk past that mascara without even touching it, without getting it all underneath my eyes. It smudges everywhere on me, all underneath my eyes, all on my lids. I get it up on my brow bone. Like, I just feel like my entire face ends up being covered in it. This is the They're Real magnet. So it's the They're Real formula, and it's infused with like magnetic minerals somehow. And then it's a magnetically charged wand. I know it sounds so totally crazy. It's a magnetically charged wand. So when you actually apply the mascara, it pulls the fibers and it pulls the formula up and away from your lashes, causing the lengths of them to extend. It's also a really dry formula. It's not heavy. It gives my lashes so much length, so much curl, and it stays looking the same all day long without smudging, without flaking, and without transferring. I mean, can we just? Can we just? I did do a full like first impressions review demo of this mascara. I will link that on the screen if you're interested in seeing, you know, in like first person, like exactly how well it works. I'm shocked. I'm truly, truly shocked. I thought it was just going to smudge everywhere on me like the original. And it's also just crazy how big and long and thick it makes my lashes look. I've used it every single day since I got it. Like, I really have. It's worth every cent. Obsessed. All right, moving on to the hates, the shit products, the disappointments for this month. I have got 3 to show you here today. 2 foundation kind of products and then also this sponge. We'll start out with this sponge. This is a sponge from Morphe, and they did launch this one with their new foundation that they just launched. It's one of those microfiber sponges. I don't know if you can see, but it's covered in almost like a velvet type texture. I had a really hard time with this because of the microfiber texture. Every time I went to use it to put my foundation on, it's like it pulled it off my skin again. I tried it with multiple products. I tried it with multiple foundations, multiple primers. Just every single time I used it, I would go, you know, dab, 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 and then I'd pull it off, and there'd be a patch of foundation missing on my skin, and all of the foundation would be on the sponge. I do like the overall shape. Like, I do think it's a really good shape. Definitely great for getting in like underneath the eyes and stuff. But yeah, this microfiber sponge it's a no-go for me. It makes it even harder to put on your foundation. You're better off using your fingers in this, honestly. It's really difficult to use. And then I've got this product here. This is from Becca. So this is actually like a tinted moisturizer. It's called the Becca Light Shifter Dewing Tint. I did feature this in a Sephora haul that went up on my channel, might have been a couple of weeks ago now. Basically the idea of it is it's a tinted moisturizer, you know, really low coverage kind of product, but it's meant to give the skin like this beautiful, like natural, soft, sun-kissed glow. I just look really oily and really sweaty with this on. Like, it just takes the dewy glow way too far, to the point where I look like I've done, you know, a marathon. Like, it just makes me look really sweaty. And because it is like that, and I think that maybe if you had really perfect smooth skin, you didn't have texture, you didn't have pores, you didn't have fine lines or anything, maybe you could get away with it. But it just emphasizes absolutely everything on my skin because it is so reflective. For me, I'm not going to ever be able to use this as an overall product. For me, this is maybe going to be something like I could dab maybe on the high points of my cheekbones, maybe to give myself a little bit of a glow. But it is next level, and it just makes me look like a hot, sweaty mess. Like, even the first time I applied it, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I can't leave the house looking like this. Not that I really am leaving the house, but yeah, this one is a no-go for me. And kind of similar to that, the Zoeva Authentic Skin Foundation. I was really excited to try this. I did test it out in a first impressions. It was a while ago now, and I have been testing it and trying to make it work since that video, but it's a no-go for me, you guys. Just, again, makes my skin look really textured and really over the top shiny and dewy. It transfers straight off my face. I just feel like it doesn't do my skin any favors whatsoever. I did try it with different primers and different powders and different applications. I tried mixing it with other foundations. I just cannot get this one to work. It is definitely meant to be a natural luminous foundation, and you guys know I love hydrating foundations. I love luminous foundations. Normally they look beautiful on my skin. No, this was just like texture city, pores central and caking, and just, yeah, it's a no-go. So there you go, guys. Those were all of the products for this month's hits and shits. I hope maybe, and I'm curious, I want to know your thoughts. Have you tried any of these? Do you love them? Like, have you had the same experience as I have? And I hope, fingers crossed, that maybe it gave you a few ideas if you are looking at picking up anything new and you're wanting things that, you know, are actually worth the money. But give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will catch you all in my next video.